Hi everyone, this is Julianne Victoria of Through the Peacock's Eyes. Welcome to my channel. This is the video series for the Uranus and Taurus transit for each astrological sign. Now, Uranus did enter Taurus last May of 2018, but he retrograded back into Aries, and he officially enters his long-term stay in Taurus in March 2019. Now, he will be there until April 2026, except from July 2025 when he moves into Gemini, but then he retrogrades back into Taurus in November 2025 until April 2026 when he officially moves forward into Gemini. So for these readings, so they will be my Astro Tarot Scope / Oracle Scope. So going along with the unconventional energy of Uranus, I've picked out, I've actually already done it and prepped the decks, a different deck for each astrological sign based on the energies I was feeling. And then I actually went through and redid it because I felt like the energy shifted. So I have the decks all shuffled and prepped for you. I will shuffle a little more on screen. While I am shuffling, I will discuss the Uranus transit in your sign. And you can listen to these based on your sun sign, which is my focus. You can also listen to them based on your moon sign, if that's very strong for you, or your rising or ascendant sign. And this is coming from the Western astrology perspective, if you're wondering. I did make a video discussing the how and what to listen to when you listen to general Western astrology horoscope. So I'm going to link that on screen here towards the end of your video for your sign. Because sometimes if you're listening to your ascendant or rising sign, it can be off, and that depends on the degree of your rising sign and how your house lays out. So I'll link that video on screen if you want to check it out. I think that's all I wanted to say here. Again, I'll be using either a tarot or an oracle card deck for your sign. I will do a 3-card spread. Discuss the astrology while I'm shuffling, and then do the tarot or oracle card reading for the guidance that you need for your sign for this very long-term Uranus in Taurus transit. All right, everyone, thank you for watching and enjoy your Astro Tarot / Oracle Scope. Hi Cancer, welcome to your Astro Tarot Scope, and I did choose a tarot deck for you for this reading for the Uranus and Taurus transit. So Uranus is transiting your 11th house for this 7-year transit, and Uranus is the planet of unconventionality, shakeups, surprises, nonconformity, rebelliousness. And your 11th house is the house, it's like your social house. It's friends and acquaintances, your network, both in person and online. It is also the house of gains from your career. So financial gains as in income, benefits, bonuses. You could see it as your ambition and your career growth as well. And it is the network, the marketing aspect of your career or business if you have a business. So Uranus transiting in this house can bring surprises in those areas of your life. For some, it may be, I am seeing like a playful energy with this. So joining a new club, joining a new online social group, like having fun. And it may surprise you that, let's say you join a new Facebook group and you just really enjoy the conversations there, or you decide to join, I don't know, let's say an athletic club or a training group or something, and you make friends there that you didn't think you were. You thought, maybe you thought, oh, I'm just going to go work out, but you actually make some great friends and develop your social circle. So there can be surprises there, and it can go the other way as well. Maybe that you suddenly decide, hey, you know what, I'm not interested in Facebook anymore. I'm going to stop. I'm going to shut down Facebook or whatever it may be. And that may surprise other people. But the stronger energy is this playful energy for you. Now, when it comes to gains from career, this can bring in surprise bonuses, surprise raises, surprise connections that lead to a surprise job. And I'm kind of seeing like a trail of breadcrumbs, like surprise breadcrumbs, like you run into an old friend and you're in the same career path or business, and they connect you to someone and it surprises you, and then that leads to something you didn't expect, and it leads to something else, like just this trail of breadcrumbs that you're not expecting. Like you don't know where the next breadcrumb is, and yeah, it just surprises you along the way. So follow that trail of breadcrumbs and see where it leads you. This can bring in like surprise changes in your gains from career. So it could be a loss in some way, but I'm not feeling that energy. If there is a loss, let's say the Uranus energy is like you unexpectedly get fired or something, and this doesn't mean every Cancer out there is going to get fired, but this is the type of energy that this transit can bring about. It will lead to something better. That's what I'm feeling here, because there's just such a strong fun and playful energy with this transit for you that I just don't see it as it being like something that falls apart and leads to nothing. Okay, so I'm going to do one deeper shuffle here for you. One card did slide out. I will pick it up in a moment. And let me lay your 3 cards out here, Cancer. And grab that card. Okay. I have chosen the Joie de Vivre Tarot for you because I was feeling that playful energy for you. The card that slid out is the 8 of Coins. So this is a card about hard work. So this is speaking to the career, the gains from your career, the ambition energy, the network connections that you might make. And I feel like this is saying, it's kind of affirming, like, follow this trail of breadcrumbs. Follow where your career benefits lead you, whether it's like you meet someone and that connects you to someone and you build your career network or your business network or the marketing. There's a lot of online energy, and most businesses and career have an online presence. So follow that trail of breadcrumbs. It will lead to more work, obviously, but it's more gains as well. You're building up your benefits, your gains, your network, your connections from your career. Do follow that trail of breadcrumbs. Okay. Now in the 3 card spread here, this is speaking to much more to the social aspect of this transit. The first card we have is the 2 of Cups, which is a card of love. So some Cancers, you might surprisingly, unexpectedly meet a love, a potential partner, or I will say a partner in life through your social groups. And it may surprise you. You may be like, a friend may be like, oh, let's go do this, or it's just something you do regularly. And this new person shows up and you fall in love. Now, it could just be, you meet a new best friend. They're not necessarily someone who's to be like your romantic partner, future husband, wife, and so on. But I am feeling like, yeah, some of you Cancers will unexpectedly meet, I want to say, the love of your life. And this is sometime over the next 7 years with this transit through your social connections. And it could be online too, because there's definitely a electronic internetwork energy with 11th house and with Uranus as well. So you may unexpectedly meet that love of your life. And that phrase, love of your life, popped into my head. So that won't be for every Cancer. And of course, if you're with someone, you may surprisingly fall deeply in love with them again. Okay. Now the second card is the Devil card. And you can see how the Devil, he's got a puppet here, but the puppet has the scissors. And so this is maybe the surprise Uranus energy where I was saying you may unexpectedly like shut down your Facebook account or leave a social group or change what you do socially or who you want to connect with, who you want to network with. That's what I'm feeling here. Any groups of friends, social things, I am being pulled to things online, so social networking, that makes you feel like you are a puppet, that you're like stressing out because, oh, I got to check those messages and this and that and keep up on this and that. And you feel like you're tied, you're controlled by it. You'll want to cut those strings. And that may surprise the other people. Or it just may be sudden where you just wake up one day and you're like, I'm done with Facebook. It takes up too much time. It's controlling my life. And I want the freedom from that to do other things. Okay. And then the third card you have here, Cancer, the sun just got very bright. I don't think it's too bright on camera. We have the King of Wands. And I love how this king is holding up his scepter. He's riding a lion. This is very much a leonine energy card, so I'm getting a lot of passion here. When it comes to friends, acquaintances, your social life, do what you're passionate about. You may, again, suddenly wake up one day during the 7-year transit, and it could happen a few times during this transit. It won't be continuous for the next 7 years, but you may wake up one day and you're like, you know what? I'm really excited about this. I'm passionate about this. I haven't engaged with this or connected with these people before. I'm going to go for it. And so many of you know, I call the King of Wands the lion ready to pounce. You will just suddenly pounce on something you've wanted to do in your social life in some way. And I am getting this energy connecting to that trail of breadcrumbs for your career. You will know when you see when the breadcrumbs appear. You will know and you'll pounce on them. You're like, oh, yes, pounce on that. And it'll be quick. That's the sudden Uranus energy. It'll be quick. You're like, oh, that's my trail. I'm going for it. So go for it. All right, Cancer. There is just such a fun, happy, playful energy here. If any shakeups do happen that kind of throw you off temporarily, it will lead to better things. And do free yourself from social things, online, in person, that make you feel like you're controlled, you're tied up, you're strung up. Cut those cords and free yourself to do the things that you're really passionate about. All right, Cancer. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll see you back here soon.